In a world where heroes protect the innocent, one rift in the sky threatens everything and turns allies into enemies. Tonight, the Marvel Universe fights like never before.
It isn't just a battle of strength, it's a test of trust.
Loki, the god of mischief, has returned, and he brings chaos unlike any hero has faced.
In a world where heroes are pitted against each other, no one is safe.
And every move could be their last.
Even the most agile cannot escape the gravity of conflict. Even gods and titans struggle when chaos is turned against them.
The sky itself becomes a war zone, and every strike could reshape the city.
When the multiverse itself trembles, hero versus hero becomes hero against extinction.
Every strike tells a story. Every clash defines destiny. Together, they fight for survival, for the world itself. The battle is over, but the war for the multiverse has only just begun.
Deep in the swamps of Florida, where ancient predators have ruled for millions of years, something stirs, a ripple in the water, a pair of glowing yellow eyes, a creature that has perfected the art of killing over eons, the crocodile. But tonight, nature is about to meet something far beyond nature, something born of science and rage, the Incredible Hulk. Two apex predators, one battlefield. This is the fight you never knew you wanted to see. Hulk versus a crocodile.
To see Hulk versus a crocodile.
The crocodile is one of nature's most efficient killing machines, a living fossil, unchanged for over 200 million years. With armored scales, lightning-fast reflexes, and a bone-crushing bite, it's an apex predator that dominates any waters it calls home. But what if this isn't just any crocodile? What if gamma radiation, yes, the same energy that turned Bruce Banner into the Hulk, found its way into this ancient predator's DNA? Imagine a crocodile the size of a bus, stronger than an elephant, and smart enough to stalk prey like a tactical assassin. And that's exactly what Hulk is walking into tonight. Hulk arrives. Bruce Banner didn't come here for a fight. He came here looking for answers. Reports of missing fishermen, destroyed airboats, and strange gamma readings brought him deep into Florida's wetlands. But Hulk doesn't do investigations. Hulk does smash. And this swamp is about to become a battlefield. Round 1, the ambush. With explosive speed, the reptile launches from the depths, clamping its jaws around Hulk's torso. A normal creature would be crushed instantly. Even steel bends under a crocodile's bite. But Hulk is no normal creature. The beast drags Hulk under, spinning violently in a death roll, a move designed to tear limbs apart. The swamp turns into a whirlpool of thrashing power. Even Hulk is momentarily disoriented, slammed against rocks and roots beneath the surface. Round 2, Hulk's rage. Anger is fuel for the Hulk. The stronger his rage, the stronger he becomes. In one motion, Hulk pries apart the crocodile's jaws, a feat no other creature could ever dream of accomplishing. With a bone-crunching sound, the beast is forced to release him. Water explodes around them as Hulk smashes his fist into the crocodile's head. The reptile recoils but quickly retaliates, swinging its massive tail with enough force to snap trees in half. Hulk is knocked across the swamp like a rag doll, but instead of pain, he feels excitement. Round Round 3, Land Battle. On land, the crocodile is slower, but that doesn't make it less dangerous. Its raw power is unmatched in the animal kingdom. It lunges, snapping trees in half with its jaws, but Hulk is now fully enraged. In one devastating motion, Hulk grabs the crocodile by the tail and swings it like a wrecking ball. The swamp quakes under Hulk's fury. Trees fall, the water churns. Birds scatter into the night sky as the battle escalates into a war zone. Hulk's finishing move. Each impact cracks the crocodile's armored hide, but this beast doesn't back down. With a final desperate attack, it lunges, snapping at Hulk's face. Inch by inch, Hulk forces its mouth open, defying millions of years of evolution. With a final roar, Hulk slams his fists together in a thunderclap so powerful it ripples through the swamp like a shockwave. The crocodile collapses, unconscious, the ground trembling from the impact. The battle is over. The crocodile, a creature of pure instinct and ancient power, is defeated. But Hulk doesn't kill it. He understands this isn't a monster. It's a survivor, a creature warped by the same energy that made him. Hulk gently sets the crocodile back into the swamp. It disappears into the dark waters, wounded but alive. Hulk came here looking for answers. Instead, he found something he respects. And for a brief moment, the raging monster and the ancient predator share a silent understanding. Power recognizes power. But here's the question. What if this fight wasn't one-on-one? What if more gamma-mutated beasts started showing up in Earth's wildest places? A tiger with Hulk strength, a shark with gamma energy in its blood. Would Hulk be Earth's protector or its biggest threat? Let me know in the comments. Who do you think would win if this battle happened for real Hulk or a crocodile the size of a T-Rex? And don't forget to subscribe for more epic what-if battles. Two of Marvel's most unstoppable forces. One, a raging titan whose strength knows no bounds. The other, a savage warrior with an indestructible skeleton and claws sharp enough to cut through steel. Today, we answer one of the greatest what-if questions in comic book history. What would happen if the Hulk faced Wolverine in a fight to the finish? Stay tuned, because this battle is going to shake the Marvel Universe. 1. Character origins. Before we see who would win, let's dive into their origins. Bruce Banner, a brilliant scientist, was forever changed when exposed to gamma radiation. His curse? The Hulk, a walking weapon of mass destruction, with strength that only grows with his rage. Logan, better known as Wolverine, is a mutant born with a healing factor, animal-like senses, and retractable bone claws. Kidnapped and experimented on by the Weapon X program, his skeleton was coated in adamantium, the hardest metal on Earth. These two weren't just created to fight villains, they were designed for battle. 2. Hulk's powers and abilities. Hulk's greatest asset is his raw, limitless power. His base strength is already staggering, but the angrier he gets, the stronger he becomes, meaning there's no upper limit to his might. He can leap miles in a single bound, generate shockwaves strong enough to level cities, and shrug off attacks from heavy artillery. Hulk's healing factor rivals Wolverine's, letting him recover from broken bones, burns, and deep wounds in seconds. The downside? Hulk's rage can make him reckless, but even in his most uncontrollable states, his sheer durability makes him nearly impossible to defeat head-on. 3. Wolverine's powers and abilities. Wolverine may not be the size of a skyscraper, but he's just as deadly. His claws are forged of pure adamantium, capable of cutting through nearly anything including Hulk's hide. His enhanced senses, speed, and reflexes make him a deadly predator. And then there's that healing factor. Wolverine can regenerate from burns, broken bones, and even missing organs within moments. He's been blown up, burned alive, and even decapitated only to come back. But what makes Wolverine truly terrifying is his fighting style. He's a trained assassin, a soldier, and a master of nearly every weapon. Combine that with his feral instincts, and you've got one of the most dangerous fighters in Marvel history. For comic history of their fights, this rivalry goes back decades. Wolverine actually debuted in a Hulk comic in 1974, tasked with bringing down the raging Green Giant. Their battles since have become legendary, Hulk tearing Wolverine in half in Ultimate Wolverine vs. Hulk, Wolverine driving his claws into Hulk's brain, and countless other brutal encounters. In nearly every matchup, Hulk's raw power gives him the upper hand, but Wolverine's healing factor and claws mean he always comes back for round 2. Their fights often end in stalemates, or Hulk simply walking away after incapacitating Logan. 5. The battle scenario. Now let's imagine this fight. It's midnight in the Canadian wilderness. The ground trembles as Hulk charges forward, smashing trees to splinters. Wolverine crouches low, his claws gleaming under the moonlight. Hulk roars, swinging a fist the size of a car. Logan dodges and slashes deep into Hulk's chest, blood spraying as the Titan roars in pain. But instead of falling, Hulk only gets angrier. Each time Wolverine strikes, Hulk's wounds heal almost instantly. Logan's claws sink deep, but Hulk's sheer power launches him through through a grove of pines, bones cracking with each impact. Wolverine charges back, leaping onto Hulk's shoulders, claws digging into his neck, leaving a slams him into the dirt with bone-rattling force. The fight becomes a blur of savagery. Hulk's thunderclaps shatter the forest, Wolverine's claws slice through his skin like butter. Logan's ferocity is unmatched, but Hulk's rage is infinite. Every hit Wolverine lands only fuels the monster's power. 6. Winner analysis. So, who wins? Wolverine is the ultimate survivor. His healing factor ensures he'd never truly die, and his adamantium claws are a deadly weapon against Hulk's tough skin. But Hulk's strength is on an entirely different level. No matter how many times Wolverine stabs him, Hulk will keep getting stronger until Logan is beaten unconscious or worse, ripped apart. This fight wouldn't be clean. Wolverine would leave scars on Hulk, but Hulk's power, durability, and sheer size give him the win in most scenarios. In the end, the Jade Giant walks away, while Wolverine lies in the rubble, bones broken but already starting to heal. Hulk vs. Wolverine isn't just a battle of strength versus skill, it's a clash of Marvel's greatest icons. And while Hulk might win the fight, Wolverine's unkillable spirit means the rivalry will never truly end. But what do you think? Could Logan's claws ever truly take down the Hulk, or would Hulk's rage make him unstoppable? Let me know your verdict in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next Ultimate Showdown. In the Marvel Universe, strength has many faces. There's Thor, the god of thunder, wielder of Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, a warrior forged in the fires of Asgard's countless battles. And then there's the incredible Hulk, a force of nature, a creature of unstoppable rage, and the living embodiment of raw, limitless power. We've seen them clash before, but those were battles with limits in arenas, on city streets, with teammates pulling punches. But what if there were no restrictions? No Avengers to intervene, no one to stop them. Just Thor and Hulk, fighting to see who's truly the strongest. This is the Ultimate Showdown, God vs. Monster. Setting the stage. To make this fair, we need the perfect battleground. Earth wouldn't survive this fight, every city would be flattened within minutes. So imagine an alien planet. A barren, rocky world, uninhabited, with enough gravity to challenge even the strongest heroes, and an atmosphere charged with electrical storms. No civilians to protect, no structures to hold back, just pure combat. Thor arrives first, calm, focused. Every step shakes the earth beneath him. His grip tightens on Mjolnir, ready for battle. Then, a green comet streaks across the sky. Hulk crashes into the ground like a meteor, sending shockwaves across the alien surface. He rises, towering, muscles rippling with raw power. For a moment, there is silence. The Hulk roars. Round 1, power collides. Thor is a trained warrior, a strategist, and a god. He doesn't rush and he tests Hulk's strength first. Mjolnir spins, faster and faster, until lightning dances around the battlefield. Thor hurls the hammer with incredible precision. It slams into Hulk's chest, sending him skidding back. But Hulk only growls, ripping the hammer out of the ground and throwing it aside. Thor charges, landing blow after blow strikes that would shatter mountains. But Hulk is no stranger to pain. He counters with a punch so powerful it sends Thor flying across the battlefield, through a jagged rock formation, and into a crater. Thor rises, wiping blood from his lip. This is no ordinary fight. Round 2, skill versus rage. Thor takes to the skies, using his flight to stay mobile. He knows Hulk's power comes from rage, and the longer this battle lasts, the more dangerous Hulk becomes. Thor darts in and out, striking Hulk with lightning-charged blows. Each strike sends out shockwaves, carving massive scars into the planet's surface. Hulk roars, his muscles swelling as his anger fuels his strength. He leaps into the air higher, faster, more determined than ever and grabs Thor mid-flight. With a bone-crunching slam, he drives Thor into the ground, creating a crater the size of a city block. But Thor doesn't yield. He summons a storm so massive it darkens the skies, calling down bolts of lightning with pinpoint precision. Hulk is blasted again and again, yet he keeps coming, unstoppable. Round 3, the God of Thunder unleashed. Thor knows holding back will only get him killed. He calls upon the full might of his Asgardian heritage. His eyes blaze with power. His cape whips violently in the storm as he summons Stormbreaker. Now the battlefield shakes with every step. With Mjolnir in one hand and Stormbreaker in the other, Thor is more than a warrior, he is a storm given form. Lightning arcs between the two weapons, and Thor charges forward with godlike fury. But Hulk is ready. He roars louder than thunder and charges too. The two collide, and the shockwave flattens mountains, shattering the alien crust beneath them. For a moment they are equals. Each blow Hulk lands feels like a planet-ending event. Each strike from Thor lights up the sky. The planet itself begins to crumble beneath their power. Hulk grabs Thor by the arm, swinging him like a rag doll, smashing him into the ground over and over. Thor grits his teeth, bloodied but not beaten. With a burst of lightning, he escapes Hulk's grip, soaring into the air. Thor summons every ounce of his divine energy, charging Stormbreaker with enough power to slay a celestial. He descends like a meteor, striking Hulk with a bolt so powerful the planet's core trembles. For the first time, Hulk falters. The final clash. Even weakened, Hulk is relentless. His rage makes him unstoppable. He charges Thor again, fists swinging like hammers. But Thor isn't just a brute. He's a seasoned warrior who has battled gods, titans, and monsters beyond comprehension. With one final surge of lightning, Thor strikes Hulk with Stormbreaker, channeling power so immense it creates a blinding explosion. The battlefield goes silent. Aftermath. When the dust settles, Thor stands tall, battered and scarred. Hulk lies motionless, slowly shrinking back to Bruce Banner. Thor kneels beside his fallen friend, exhaustion washing over him. This wasn't a victory he celebrates, it was survival. Because deep down, Thor knows the truth. Hulk's strength has no ceiling. If Banner had lost control completely, if Hulk's rage had gone truly infinite, this battle may have ended very differently. Thor may have won today, but Hulk's potential is terrifying. Closing thoughts. In the end, this fight isn't just about who's strongest. It's about what makes these heroes unique. Thor is a god of storms, a master of magic and war, a symbol of Asgard's might. Hulk is nature's fury, raw strength given form, a force that even gods fear. In a true no-holds-barred fight, Thor has the skill, speed, and divine power to take Hulk down, but the longer Hulk fights, the more unstoppable he becomes. So who would win? Maybe the better question is, would the universe even survive long enough to find out?